please feel free to subscribe. We'd love to have you here. And yeah, that should be everything from me. So let's just get into my little ramble today. Okay, I wrote it down. Why did I do this? Like, I'm so used to having long hair still that I still be doing this, but I have everything written down. I have a list of 10 things that I have it like titled as things I have not been liking, but it's just like minor things that I just sort of want to complain about. Number one, and honestly the thing that sort of inspired this, I wrote girls spiraling into madness / feminism books. This is in regards to a book I just read called Yesteryear. It's a book that just came out. I listened to it on audio and I finished it pretty quickly. Like I finished it within 2 days, and that's just me locking in, like sitting at work and just listening to it. And it is basically, I'll probably talk about this more in my monthly reading wrap up at the end of May, but to put things short, it's a book about a woman spiraling into madness, basically. And this is, it was reminding me a little bit of the bell jar, just in a different font and in a different like setting and things. I don't know. I just don't like, especially when I first read the bell jar for the first time. And I will say, I think I read the bell jar too quickly. That's sort of why it made me take in a lot of the things that I was reading, and I didn't read like trigger warnings. But this book wasn't really like that, but it was similar in the fact that it was women spiraling, and it was me reading about them spiraling, and me reading about their thoughts and their dark thoughts that they're having and how they're acting on it. And it's sort of just not the vibe. I just don't like it. I don't like reading about it. And I don't know if this is just more prominent or I'm just realizing it. It's becoming more popular specifically in recent fiction, which is why I don't read a lot of fiction. But it's a weird woman spiraling study, a lot of these books, and I don't like it. I rated the book at 3.25 just because I finished it pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't like those books, and I think that I'm going to stop reading books like that, because I just don't like it. It's not feminism, it's not revolutionary, it's not girl power, which that wasn't what this book was about at all. But a lot of these, I'm talking a lot about this, I'm so sorry, but the last thing that I'll say is that books about women being angry, books about women spiraling into madness, it's just not, I mean, maybe regardless, I haven't read a lot of women being angry besides like maybe the Poppy War. That's the closest I've read, but women spiraling into madness, not my vibe, and I've realized that, and that's okay. Okay, moving on. That was a lot. Number two is the new DFD set. I wanted to make a DFD video for the new set, and I realized I don't like it. I really don't like it. A lot of people have said that it's the most balanced set, and I can see why they say that, and I can honestly agree. I've only played maybe less than 5 games, for sure, less than 5. But it feels like it took away a lot of original DFD like there's no carousel. It feels like they added, or like they brought in the team for that fighting game. What is it called? The Riot, the League fighting game. Arcade 20. I don't know what it's called. But it feels like they brought in a lot of that team into the DFD team because there's like new art. I don't know. It feels like there's no set theme, like how there usually is. I don't know. It just feels a little bit almost like a different game, almost haphazardly put together. I don't like it, and it makes me sad. Maybe after this I'll try to play it again because DFD is always a relaxing time for me. But I don't like it. I really liked the other set more. Okay. Number three. Pokemon TCG, the game. So I've been getting a little bit more into Pokemon, the cards. And I didn't play Pokemon growing up, which surprised I didn't, because it really feels like it is my vibe. But I just never had the games as a kid. So now that there's like a huge resurgence, and like the cards are super poppin' right now, I wanted to get a bit into it, and I have a couple cards because my boyfriend also sort of collects cards. So I have a couple cute ones that I've been collecting and accumulating now for the past couple weeks. And I did have a little bit of a Pokemon card phase in 3rd grade because I knew a friend who just would bring Pokemon cards, and I distinctly remember being like, Piplup is my favorite. But yeah, so I was like, okay, you know what, since I'm just sort of getting into the cards, let me download Pokemon TCG Live, the game. It does not play how I thought it would. I thought, like, I'm familiar with Magic. Magic the Gathering. I'm familiar with Riftbound. I thought that, you know, the energies are how you play. That's usually how it is, you know, like land is how you play a unit. Runes are how you play a unit. No. So you have like a bet. It's just very different than what I expected it to be. And it's sort of difficult. I cannot imagine the Pokemon like game being played in real time because there is so many cards that you can play all in your turn, and I'm lost. I'm so lost. Like, it goes super fast in the game, but I'm constantly reading like the battle log because I'm like, it would show a card that the opponent just played and then it's gone. I'm like, oh my god, what just happened? What did the card even do? Yeah, it's a lot different than what I expected and a little complicated. I think I'm just basing everything off of Magic, and don't get me wrong, I'm not good at Magic. I don't play Magic often, but Magic is truly the most straightforward game because it was the first. Magic set the tone for all these card games, you know. I'm sorry if you hear so many dishes downstairs. I'm sorry. Okay. Number four. All I wrote is how hot it's getting, and yes, it's been like somewhat cloudy for the last week. It was pretty cloudy. It was raining, so I forgot how hot it could get. And my car is black leather interior. Get into my car at 4:45 p.m. and like today it felt like my hand burned when I put it on the steering wheel. And I have a sun cover, but no, it's just hot. It's too hot. And this is only the pants slash my belt. Okay. I wrote this because one, I haven't done laundry, so I have very limited pants right now. Also in the vein of pants is that I get my pants from Uniqlo, and I get them hemmed at Uniqlo, and I don't know, sometimes it feels too short, sometimes it feels too long. And then I wrote my belt because my belt are like the perfect sizing for me is right between the holes that are already there. So it's either too tight or a little bit too loose. So that's my little gripe that I've been having every time I gotta get dressed to go to work. This, like in the morning, I'm just like, oh my god, I have to figure out the pants situation. It feels like a lot of my pants just fit weird. They just fit weird, and I don't know why. Because nothing has changed. So I literally don't know. So that's my gripe about that. Number six. I wrote the beeping in my room. Yep. I don't know what it is, and it's not a consistent beep. It's almost like a random alarm type beep. I don't know where it's coming from. It only started happening within the past month, and it happens once every hours. Like it will just happen at midnight, and I'm just like, what is that? What is that? And I try to look in the area. It's over there, and I don't know what it is because there's no new electronic in my room. Maybe my digicam, but I don't know how it could be making that noise. I don't know. Maybe it is my digicam. But why is she beeping? I don't know. But I feel like I'm hallucinating because I told my parents, I'm like, there's a beep in my room, and they're like, okay. And I'm like, well, I can't show you the beep because I don't know when the beep happens. But it happens. So yeah, hate that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number seven. My shampoo slash conditioner. This could also go hand in hand with the weather and how hot it's been, but my god, I feel like my scalp has been getting so much more oily, and the thing is, I don't even spend that much time outside. I'm not sweating. It just feels like it's like oil, and my bangs are growing out, so it feels like the oil is so much more obvious in my bangs, and I don't like it. But the bottle, my shampoo and conditioner bottle, are almost out, so I'm gonna switch it out. To what? I don't know. I will say I used to have a lot of shedding when I had longer hair, but the shedding, I don't know if it stopped or if it's just not as prominent, and I just don't see the long strands of hair everywhere. But yeah, short hair doesn't shed as much. I don't know. Okie dokie. Number 8. Oh, this is an item that I have to get. BRB. Okay. Number 8 is pure gum. And don't get me wrong, I love this gum. This is my favorite gum. But I hate the packaging. I hate that it's a Ziploc. I mean, I sort of like it. It's sort of a bit more compact in my bag. But I don't like the Ziploc. I don't like it. I don't like that I have to reach in packaging like 10 pieces at a time. I don't love the packaging. Especially when I had longer nails. It was a pain to just open this. It's a bit better now since I don't have nails anymore. But this is xylitol gum, and it's good for your teeth. So I'm always popping these in, even though it's I literally am reading the back right now, and it says serving size 2 pieces. So but yes, the Ziploc of this is something that I have a gripe about. Okie dokie. Number nine is another item, and I have them right here. It is these Neatos that my boyfriend got me. And don't get me wrong, I love them, but my complaint about them is that I had one at work, but it's the type of filling where it's like mousse. So when I'm like hardcore squishing it, it almost sounds like a fart. I'm not about to do it in the mic, but it's just not like enough. The original Neato, it's more of a hard squish. This one's a very soft squish because of the filling, and it will just always sound like a fart sometimes. And my door is open when I'm at work, so every time I'm just like, I hope they don't think I just ripped it in here. Like, please, guys, please. But they're super soft. Oh, they're kissing. They're kissing. These are so hard to make sounds with because, like, I don't know. They're not gonna make sounds. And when they do make sounds, it's not a good sound. Okie dokie. Number 10. The last thing on my list is my room. I've been cleaning out a lot of the stuff in my room, and I've been in this room since I was 13, 14, right? I'm just gonna play with the Nino. And I've accumulated a lot of stuff, and I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of things that I'd like to keep. For example, I'd like to keep a lot of my, like, piano music, sheet music, that I've had since I was 8 years old, you know? I think it's really cute to look back on, but I just have nowhere to put it. My closet is filled to the brim with clothes, all my storage, like, just things that I need to hide away. So I feel like I'm getting to a point where I don't have space, and I don't like that. Another thing about my room is it's just sort of messy right now. I have laundry that I still haven't put away, and it's just sitting here, and it's giving me the ick. I'm the type of person that I like when my room is clean. It makes me feel good. It really does. Mentally, physically, it just I need a clean-ish room. And trust me, I love my organized clutter. That's, as long as the general living space is clear and void and things are where they need to be, I'm good to go, you know? Alright, alright, alright. So that was it for all of my complaining for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay?